Ready to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion, fitness, health, real estate, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston. Stay up, look up, and boss up.
What's up, Houston? It's your girl, Miss Bacon Baby, and I have my girls with me, the real bosses of Houston. I have Miss Brina Bay on the right side.
Hey.
Sabrina Golden in the building, baby. Yes, one true boss. And then I have Miss Momo Moments with Monique, baby. She is in the building.
What's up, H-Time? Where it goes down.
And you know how we do. This is Boss Up Houston. We do this every second, third, and fourth Saturday. And today we are coming to you with Sucker for Love. Ooh.
What you won't do.
Watch out now.
Oh, are you a sucker for love?
I've been a sucker for love in
Goodness,
the past.
yes.
Not only have I been a client, but I'm a sucker president for love. Okay?
Yes,
when
we
I was
are.
when we were in the creatives of doing the show today and actually doing the flyer, we were actually thinking about putting lollipops.
Yes.
You know, like on the
That-
flyer, like
that would have been cute.
Yeah,
cute.
you was
I like that
Sabrina
idea.
peaching and poking and owing me a token.
Well, baby, you got the real bosses in the building today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hey, Miss Cat Burgers, how you doing this morning? Thank everybody for coming on.
Thank you.
Yes, thank everybody for coming on, tuning in. We love that you come in and tune in. And today we are talking about Sucker for Love.
Yes.
So, Sabrina, give me some details on a time either you have been a sucker for love or somebody else has been a sucker for your love.
I was a sucker for love for 18 years.
Okay.
That's what I got to say because
Come through. Come
some
on.
people would have left a long time ago and I stuck in there.
Okay.
Sucker. That's what I call it.
Sucker for love.
Sucker.
How many
18
licks
years.
does it take?
18. Long.
How many licks does it take?
The world may never know.
Lord have mercy.
Yes, but I mean, it's so many times in love, you know, you learn things and you get so many things out of it, and you try to give your best, you try to give your all, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
We
Yes.
give our all.
Oh my God,
Mariah in
Monique.
it today. That's
So,
me.
Give me an example of when you've been a sucker for love, or somebody has been a sucker for your love.
Just a touch of your love. Yes. A example of when I've been a sucker for love. Okay. I've been a sucker for love at least 3 times because
At
I have
least.
3 children.
At least 3.
So that's 1, 2, 3 suckers. How many licks does it take to crack the center of Monique?
Right.
That's the only time, and it was a good time that I was a sucker for love. Again, only with my children. Other than that, I would have to say I'm always a sucker. I'm probably going to be a sucker because I love love.
Yeah.
I love love. I love to be in love. I'm
You're
a
hopeless
Virgo.
romantics.
Yeah, and I still believe it exists out there. I really do still believe that, you know, there's somebody out there for me, and I'm going to be a sucker again. But hopefully it'll be used for good and not evil.
Exactly.
Right. For good and not,
Not
evil.
evil.
Okay.
Yes. Definitely looking
Goodness.
for that one.
Right.
And you
I
will
think-
find
I
God
think-
will.
I
Come
think-
on.
bring
Put it
him
in my
to you.
direction.
He will
He
bring
gon-
him
so
to
I got to
you.
keep getting my Ruth on.
Yes.
Come on, Ruth. Come through, Ruth.
Yes.
Well, I think I've been a sucker for love a couple of times. I've also had some people that's been a sucker for love for me.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it just feels good, you know, to be in love.
Yeah, I love
And
love.
so,
Sure does.
I
you
love
know,
the love.
a lot of times I used to have a motto where I'd be like, baby, what's love got to do with
Come
it?
through, though. We got to ask
Watch
that
out.
question as well.
But I mean, generally, you know, as a young woman, you grow up with that Cinderella mentality. You want to
Yeah.
find Prince Charming.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
want to be in love.
Yeah.
And so you fall for those things sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I think it's granted for us to be a sucker maybe once, twice, maybe 3 times.
And that's about it.
And that's it.
You only got 3 chances in your life.
Now,
3
you fall
times
in
to be
love with
sucker
the
for love.
illusion of what
Yeah.
it could be.
Right.
right.
So,
Right.
Sometimes
and-
it's false.
I think
Yeah.
again that's what we need to get off of, that life is real.
Mm-hmm.
Things happen and it's
It sure
not a
does.
fairy tale. And so
It's not?
no ma'am.
I thought I was going to have my Prince Charming. He
No,
was going
ma'am.
to ride up on the white horse.
There's a
But
such
not a
thing-
real horse. I
There's
mean,
a-
like horse powered.
No, there's a such thing as happiness,
Mm-hmm.
but fairy tale, no. We live in real life.
That's why I've been waiting.
Get your
all
life
this
for real,
time.
honey.
Get your life for real. I don't know about that. I like a little fantasy in my world. A little fantasy. You know, I like the whole
I mean, you can add.
montage of it. I'm a happily ever after. I believe it's gonna happen for me, Everly.
It's going to happen in your own vortex.
Yes, and I'm gonna be in my own time. In
You
my
know,
own
I used to
space.
be that. I used to be that hopeless romantic, happily ever after. I used to want that. I used
It
to.
can happen.
I think I used to want that, but then I realized that I do live in real life, and happiness does happen. It's not about not being happy. It's just about acknowledging that real things happen as well. So we're not happy all the time. With the fairy tale, you think that they live happily ever after, and
I mean,
it's nothing
happily
else
ever
that
after
happens.
Could be
you know?
some things happily ever after. Could be just what we enjoy to do. Are happily ever after.
You just
know what I
want
mean?
more happiness and more heartache.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right.
Yeah.
let that outweigh the bad.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I'm
just-
saying. Even if we chilling, eating garlic popcorn, both garlic up. That's
Wha-
our happily
Hey,
ever
it means
after.
both of
Why is
y'all
it garlic
agree that you like
popcorn?
the
Because
garlic.
I watch the cooking channel religiously, okay, and I got a
I
good
know it's really
recipe
good.
for
Garlic
garlic
makes everything taste
popcorn.
good.
You're
And
gonna
so
love it.
the garlic popcorn is good.
Girl, listen, it'll happen. Wait on it. It's gonna happen.
I
But
know
yeah,
for
it's real
18
good.
years, what this lady told me, told the church.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I fell in and out of love with this man so many times.
Girl, that's real.
and they were
right
married
there.
like 50 years.
Ooh, that's a long.
And so
time.
I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not the only one
Mm-mm.
Right.
that's unhappy. Okay.
And then happy, and then unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it comes with the territory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that's a good thing, because you said I fell in and out of love. And
Yeah.
so that means, again, it's not always the fairy tale, or it's not always happiness. It's the real life happens. Things happen.
It
And
happens.
so throughout those times, you go through that. So, I mean, being a sucker for love, it's not good, it's not bad, but sometimes I think, you know, you go through it, you're gonna have to do it, and then it depends on exactly when you become a sucker for love, because sometimes early on it sets you up for heartbreak, and it sets you up for things that you're not really
Expectations.
expectations that you're not really ready for in a real relationship. And then you have to learn what your phases are, because at 18 and then from 25, I wasn't the same woman that I was at 18.
You are constantly
Right.
changing.
And so, you know, it sets you up for different things, and you have to roll with the punches.
Yeah, yeah.
Sucker for love.
Okay. Let's
Yes.
fight about it. What you gonna do about it? We gonna fight about it.
Okay. So let's talk about, because we are in Love Month, the business and love. So we know a lot of couples are in business together, and sometimes business and money and financial trials and tribulations take down the relationship, or take you out of the relationship. So definitely want to touch on business and love. How do you feel about being in business and being with the person that you're in love with in business? How do you feel about that, Sabrina?
I think that's a beautiful thing, because if you guys can, that's the way to spend time with each other, help grow money together, because you like money, you like spending stuff. So I mean, that is precious time together. But then also, that's supposed to be your best friend, your
Right.
best friend in business. So you should be able to get along with each other and work together, and you get that time together. I mean, I like it. I love time, quality time. I think that's like my number one.
So
My
what you
5
saying,
love
Mo? What
languages.
you
say,
think?
She don't want it. She want her
What's
break.
I have to
What's
just
that?
say this. I feel that at times it can be a gift, but then most times it could be a curse. I feel I was in business with at least 3 of the guys that I was in relationships with, and that's how it started. It started as a business, and then it developed into a relationship. And when it comes down to the point, it can be too much togetherness, and then when it was time to part ways, it was too much at stake to lose, because we didn't have
That's
that
true.
away thing. One thing that I want to commend Tamar Braxton on is that, let's break it down, Oprah Winfrey on, let's keep it going. I can keep going, but the thing is, they keep their business separate. Even though she was with Vince and she married Vince, she kept her business part, and he was her manager, but she still kept her business part separate from his business. So when he ended up going under, it wasn't we going under, it wasn't
Right.
nobody speaking French. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm going to be good because I was smart enough to know that love ain't gonna conquer all. They're gonna
Right.
conquer these pockets. I've had a guy tell me that before I was in business with. He's like, yeah, you love me, I love you, we're a happy family, but when it get real tight and tough, are we still gonna be in love? Love ain't gonna
Yeah,
have
you
nothing
have
to
to
do with the
separate
fact that we
that.
that's
And
why
so what do y'all think about prenups? Like,
I think they should
you
definitely
think that
work.
people should have prenups?
Everybody should have a prenup, even if you only got $1 in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to always have $1. My brother did that. I don't know if I told you that. My brother been married 3 times. Shout out. My brother, on his second marriage, he got a prenup. He married a wealthy young lady, and she got a prenup. She was wanting to make sure that he was marrying her because he loved her. They divorced now, but he said,
So
"Oh,
did
I
that
don't
help?
mind signing this prenup at all." He signed the prenup with just a regular job. By the time they got divorced, he ended up owning 3 car dealerships. So he got to take his money with him.
Right.
She had money coming in to the marriage, but he had money going out. So he was like, yeah, I'm going to marry you for love. I don't mind signing this prenup. But he knew in his mind he wasn't going to be living off of her. A real man ain't going to live off you anyway. I'm just
Right.
saying.
And then
So-
another thing is, with the prenup, you are allotted to put in what the stipulations
Yeah,
are, and
yeah.
you can agree or disagree.
Yeah.
Right.
So whatever that agreement is, that's on you guys. But the business and love, I want to go into what love, February month, Valentine's Day, okay, in the United States of America makes 19.6 billion spending dollars in the United States a year.
That's a lot.
This year alone, 19.6 billion. So I'm saying, baby, let's go into business
Yeah,
for
for
Valentine's
that.
Day.
For that.
Just once a year.
Okay. February the 14th, honey. Let's make a plan right now today.
Probably the
To have
15th too,
some
because that's
kind of
Side Chick
business,
Day.
right?
I mean, Valentine's
We're
Day
gonna have
makes
some
more
kind
money.
of business going on, honey,
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day. Cupcakes.
Okay.
Some
Cute
love
little
baskets.
candies, you know,
Yes.
the heart candies with
Some,
the words on it. Kim Kardashian got the, the
What you
perfume
call
with
it?
the
The
hearts on it.
edibles. The
Yeah.
edibles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, Sherry
Come on.
Spears.
I'm finna give y'all some more numbers. Hold on. 19.6 billion Okay,
Billion.
that's billion.
That's not million.
And I
That's
want to say
billion.
this, that's
Bill.
projected. So that's not even the actual amounts, okay? On average, a consumer spends $143.56 on any given gift, okay? This is what Valentine's brings
That's
in.
crazy.
15% of Americans buy gift cards. So if you just want to own a gift card business, honey, okay, 15% of 19.6 billion can be yours.
Wow.
Okay, so maybe Boss Up need to
We're
go
going to come out
into
with that love gift card.
a love gift card,
Yeah.
huh?
I know that's
honey.
right.
Boss Up gift card.
Yeah, boss it on up.
Promote your
do you
business.
feel?
Okay.
Do you feel that?
I'm gonna
gift card.
copyright that right now. Honey.
Do you
don't
feel
try.
that Valentine's Day? I would say to me, Valentine's Day makes more money than Christmas, anniversaries, birthdays. Listen, I had a guy that I just met say, "Let's go on a date." On Valentine's Day. First of all, I felt like that was weird. Why you want our first date to be on Valentine's Day? This might not be a love connection. Chuck Willery might not be around. I don't know what's going on. You might do something crazy. Might love me to death. I don't know. But nevertheless, I feel
You
that
always had these weird.
okay,
Don't get sprung.
because I think I attract the weird.
Last week they was wearing skin on.
Yeah, and that's what happened. This calling me Clarice. Anyway,
Oh, God.
nevertheless, do you feel that Valentine's Day
Makes more money than Christmas.
then makes more money than
and-
Christmas, birthdays,
No, I don't.
I
anniversaries?
don't think so because
I think now
Because you don't hear
so-
people
But
saying.
here's the thing, though. If Valentine's Day doesn't make more money than Christmas, $19.6 billion one day. So the reason why I
One
say
day.
I don't think that Valentine's Day makes more money than Christmas is because Christmas is a season. And so it's longer than one day. You understand what I'm saying? Really and truly, Valentine's Day is one day. It's like people, maybe a week or two, you could give it take a week or two. But right after Thanksgiving, baby, people start putting up
Yeah,
their Christmas
you right about
lights.
that. You right.
They're
Start the-
buying Christmas
the year
gifts.
before.
A
collecting.
whole
Yeah.
Christmas setup is going
Yeah.
on. People have Christmas parties.
Yes.
It's so
it would
many
be
Starting that
things.
first-
Christmas
December
and then
1st starts the
Valentine's
parties.
Day.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
believe so.
I
yeah.
think Valentine's Day for sure is
because
the
people
second highest.
love to be happy or in that joyous spirit. Even if they're not, it's like, let me get into that. So I suggest
What's your suggestion, Bacon?
that some people that are entrepreneurs that are listening into Boss Up, I suggest that they boss up, honey, and they do something for Valentine's for 2020. Look, I'm giving y'all the scoop. I'm telling y'all to boss up right now and get ready for Valentine's 2020. You can plan whatever you're gonna do and boss up, honey. And baby, that is business and love.
That's
Cause
it.
honey, when you start seeing those checks in your bank account, you gonna love Valentine's Day. Single,
Even the single one.
married,
But do you really not
it's complicated.
like it? Even when you're single? Because
I think sometimes I get a little buggish with that because I was scrolling down talking about
Baby, I was
I don't know
Well,
why
good for
don't
you.
I
bother
was
me.
loving Valentine's Day all the way to the bank, honey. Cha-ching.
Yeah, I was loving
She
it
was
all the
loving
way
the
to
money.
the back of my eyelids. I slept. I went to work and I went to sleep. I don't know. I'm just
I
getting
spent time
numb
with my
to it.
girls.
Yeah, I did a little resting, and me and my girls watched a couple of movies. We did. Oh, so He's Not That Into You.
Oh,
We
I
watched
love that movie. It's religious
Um,
for me.
It's
It's religious
I like
for
that
me.
movie too.
It's
And
the
then
truth.
We watched what was that other movie? Valentine's Day.
Oh.
We watched Valentine's Day, and then my favorite movie. I cannot think of it right now, but it's one. It'll come back to me. It's one of my favorite movies. We did watch that, and sometimes I like to watch the cartoons.
I love the
And so
cartoons.
we
Charlie
watched
Brown.
The Lion King.
Oh, I love the Lion King.
It's the
I love
circle
it.
of life.
Yeah, I fixed my girls some steak, potatoes.
That's what you
some
do.
vegetables.
Baby,
That's
some-
what
You know how to spoil my girls. Like they didn't
That's
know
what
what
my
it's like
dad
to
used
be
to
spoiled.
do.
Right.
And then we went to the
Mhm.
movies and watched
That's
Happy
so
Death Day.
cool.
It was so good. Oh my god, it was so good.
I'm gonna have to see that. What is Happy Death Day about?
It's about reoccurring day.
Oh,
So,
like the
mhm.
ground,
Like the Groundhog Day.
Okay, okay.
Or the Tom Cruise movie, The Day After Something. That was good
Yeah.
too, where he kept dying and kept dying and
Mm.
kept trying to come back to life so he
yeah.
could save the woman
I
he
don't know the
loved.
name of that
Shout
thing.
out
But
Tom
you know,
Cruise.
this
I
is part
miss you.
2 at the movie theater, so you have to see the first one
Okay.
and then go see the second
I
one.
think that's always
Oh.
good when that new one with Rebel Wilson is kind of like that too. It's a Groundhog Day type of thing where she trying to get Liam Neeson with his fine self.
Ooh,
Shout out
I
to
love
Liam
me
Neeson.
some Liam, huh?
No, Liam. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh,
Liam.
girl, I don't know why I'm thinking about
love me
another
some
Liam.
Liam.
I'm thinking about the Liam that when your daughter get kidnapped, Liam.
No.
Ain't that his name?
That's Taken.
Yeah,
You talking about Taken? No.
That ain't his
We
name?
talking about the Liam, the cute Liam.
Yeah, with the brother. That's Thor.
Yes. Oh,
Yes, honey.
Girl,
Thor.
don't do it to me. Now look, we just came off of Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Woo,
My
that's
Monday,
a good
my
Valentine.
Monday crush.
Hey.
My Monday crush, honey. Now I do me some Liams.
Yes, honey. I like it. I don't know. The name Liam just sounds sexy. It sounds sexy coming out of my mouth. What is your name?
I love
Liam?
him in
Mm.
Why I can't never think of the name of the movies? I'm gonna have to start writing them down.
He was in the one with the girl and they
That's
was
what I'm
killing
talking about.
people. They survive or whatever. You know the girl Jennifer, the people. Yeah, I know.
The Mockingjay.
Something.
Hunger
Games.
Games.
That's it.
Thank
Hunger
you,
Games.
Mike.
Mockingjay. I don't know where
That
she got
girl
the
said
Mockingjay.
Mockingjay.
To kill a mockingbird.
I was about to
don't know.
play.
Hunger Games, baby. And look, I watched every single Hunger Games.
I never seen
I
it.
mean, but it was
Fire,
Mockingjay in the
Mockingjay
Hunger
1, Mockingjay 2,
That is
honey.
funny.
I was like, oh my God. When it was
Yeah.
coming out, I watched everyone. So,
Yeah,
yes,
I
Liam
wanna-
was in there,
I
honey.
want to see him in
Looking
this one because he played a
sexy.
comedic role, and I think that'll be funny. Hearing his accent be funny. I like the accent, honey.
Well, baby,
the
I
accent
love me
gets
some
every
Liam.
time.
Know this. I love Liam.
Okay,
She loves Liam.
That's an L moment. You heard him. Bacon said L.
Okay, y'all.
What's
So, I really, really hate to go into this conversation because people have been 50-50 on this.
What is
And I kind of feel sad about it because I don't know where I really weigh in on it. So, B. Smith. B. Smith is a well-known writer, songwriter, and she's well-known in the industry. And she has Alzheimer's, okay? And she's been married to her husband. And once she got Alzheimer's, I believe, or I want to believe, that he has been her soul care provider. He has. And that's what they're stating, that he's been her soul care provider. But the dilemma or the problem is that she's had Alzheimer's for a while, and he has now moved his girlfriend
Okay.
in the home.
I just you want to start with
Dun, dun, dun.
I am kind of split between this because
Right.
it's like when a person has Alzheimer's,
They're no
it's
longer
hard.
there.
It's very hard. But I commend him for keeping up with her and taking
taking
care of
care of
her.
her to the day
You know,
she died,
just,
like he promised in
You
his
know,
vow.
Right.
But, you know, what if she snaps back to it?
Right.
You know, and be like,
Because
oh,
they have all kinds of
also,
cures
I
and
thought
treatments to the
I thought
Alzheimer's.
maybe they've already had this conversation, and maybe
Yeah.
she gave him
Maybe it's an
the
agreement
go
now.
ahead, or maybe but he's getting a big backlash on this
I don't think,
because I think people just in general just in their mind set is just like, this is just like devastating. Like, oh my God, how could he do that to
Yeah.
her? And if you really love a person, you're just going to ride it out. But also with statistics, I've heard that when a spouse has Alzheimer's, normally the other spouse is taken down.
It's the caretaker.
Yeah.
Being the caretaker. They have no life.
Yeah.
They're dealing with
They
it daily.
can't deal with the fact
They
that
start
the
having
memories are gone.
having health issues and things of that nature. And so him moving on, to me, it's like, okay, when a person has Alzheimer's, they're really not there anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
They're really not
that's
there.
my opinion. Now, I would like to say that I've taken care of my great grandmother had Alzheimer's, so I was taking care of her when I was like 15. I was a caretaker for her, and then still going to school because my grandmother was a democratic, so she was always doing presidential things. So literally, I had to be the one to take care of her. And it was heartbreaking to see even the memories of me and her gone,
Right.
So as far as that's concerned, it's very draining. It was just draining just being a great granddaughter and dealing with someone
Right.
who can't remember
Yeah.
what their name even is.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's really
with that
sad.
being
It's really
said,
sad.
as far as the B. Smith situation, the only part that I feel is tacky is that he did move the woman in. Nothing's wrong with him moving on, but moving on publicly with the wife still in the house, to me, is just disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's
I think-
my take on it. I don't have a
right.
problem with him moving on, but you still married. This
Yeah.
is still your wife, whether she remember being your wife or not. The girlfriend shouldn't even did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
where's
I think
her?
that's
Where's
where-
her?
Where's her
Where's her
morals or
class?
whatever.
Where's her
Right.
morals?
And I think that's what everybody is
It's not
you
that
know,
drastic.
moving her in or whatever. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if he's the caretaker, then when does he have the time to then have another relationship? Or
I agree.
and so
'cause
that's why some people
consuming.
were saying that he should wait.
Until.
But sometimes people with Alzheimer's live a long time.
But you married
I
this
know.
person. This is what you made your vows. If you don't want to take care of her and you want to move on, then you get a divorce. You get a divorce. You
Right,
married
but
he doesn't
this
wanna
person.
do that
but-
because
and that's what I
it
was
leave
just
her.
saying.
But either
So
way it
then
goes.
he did keep the vow to actually take care of her. You know, he did keep that vow
He
to
just didn't
actually
keep the vow till death
to
do them
death
part.
do
But
us
that's
part.
what I'm saying. You can't have on the vow. Either you all in or you not. I mean, you still married this person. You still said you would love this person until death do us part.
Right.
It said in sickness and in health. So this is sickness.
Right, but does that negate the fact that he doesn't love her? Or are you saying that
No,
he
I'm
doesn't-
saying he don't
love her.
respect her.
Because then if he didn't love her, he would definitely
Well,
put her in a
I
home
don't,
or something.
And see, that's the thing. It's like it's so many other things that comes into play when you're talking about another woman and moving another person in. I don't think it's about respect either, because for me, and again, I'm 50-50 on it, because I'm like, okay,
I wouldn't have let nobody know. I mean, even if
That's
he
what I was
did
like,
let
why-
nobody,
why is
I
there a
wouldn't
video
have
about this? Like,
why is
that's-
there even
that's the thing that got
somebody in
me.
the house? You know, like, I'm sorry.
so I mean,
That's
but
just
is it better?
disrespectful.
Is it not disrespectful to have her in another house?
I mean, he's gonna do what he's
Either way,
gonna
you have her,
do,
but
but
still.
you
Is
don't
it
have
not-
to slap
it's
me
even
in the
worse
face with it.
in the house.
Don't
That's
slap me.
worse.
It's worse than that. I don't care about him moving on and doing his thug thizzle. I
It's
said
like
you're not
somebody
gonna
having
be
an
doing it
affair
in my
and
face.
you gonna bring her to the house.
Yeah, you gonna bring
Like,
her in
really?
my face. I'm gonna
They gonna
have to
do
come.
it,
I might
but-
have to snap back just to slap y'all, just
least
to
respect
snap
the
back
house.
out. Okay.
Okay, because let me tell you, I had a real life situation like this, and so
crazy.
I think that's why I'm being real quiet. I'm being real
crazy.
reserved, because I don't even want to relive that moment in my brain. But
Yeah, I had to snap out
had-
of that too.
I was like, hold up, wait a minute, wait. Okay, bring it back. We on Boss Up. This is Boss Up Houston, honey. Miss Bacon Baby is in the building. I got the bosses with me, Miss Sabrina Golden and Miss Monique Lust, honey, and we are weighing in
Yes.
on B. Smith and moving his girlfriend in while
dare
his
you?
wife has Alzheimer's.
Maybe I would get my cane and just start busting stuff open. They
But
wouldn't
you
know
don't
what
know.
was
You don't know
going
who
on.
that is.
You out, but I know you don't belong here. You don't belong here.
True story. Okay.
Tequila
so
said
let's go
he's
to
taking care of her though.
that's what I said. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
it's
why
a
I'm, like,
50
twisted
No,
too.
it ain't no he's taking care of her.
But you know,
though.
in this
Tequila,
world,
you
Monique-
sick?
it's so
Monique is
selfish.
strictly on no.
No.
I'm 50-50 and Brina 50-50.
Why would you be 50-50 on this
Weigh
man moving
in, boss
another
up.
woman
Weigh
in my
in
house?
on it.
This my money.
At
Who was you?
least he's
And
taking
so-
care of
Who was
her.
you?
This is why we're trying
Who
to
are
figure out
you?
what is
is
being
the
a sucker
husband?
for love.
Well, I believe he's trying to wait for that insurance money,
That's
but
what I'm saying. You got
hey,
a plan,
that's
my
just my
brother.
opinion.
You got a plan.
Oh,
It ain't
God.
no 50-50.
See, now we done went to the insurance.
No.
Wait a minute.
Who
Wait
are
a minute.
You? Who was the husband?
I'm
was he
sure-
even famous? Did he even make? So not only are you living off my B. Smith money, okay? Not only are you living off my B. Smith money, you got this broad in my house. Why I'm still B.
Oh,
Smith?
Lord.
Y'all spending my money.
So we've
No.
got Monique Crunk.
okay.
Get up out of here. I'm a snap back, boo.
So true
Snap.
story. Let me give you a true
Woo,
story.
I'm hot now.
This really happened. No names, but true story. There was a time when and this is relatable because it's a
you
baby mama situation. So and that's
crazy
where
stuff.
we have to talk about drawing the lines. Like, where do we draw the line?
that's
And what is being disrespectful? Because it was more like this is my house, and when your baby mama comes to visit, no, she can't stay here.
No.
No, she can't even come visit here.
What
like,
is the issue? What
why
part
would she
are people
be
not
visiting
getting?
my house? Huh?
Thank you.
What you
That's
say?
now
What you
my
say
face
now?
look like a. So what makes that even different? This is a baby mama. This man is married to this woman. I don't care what she going through. Can't nobody tell me. Nobody. And I mean nobody.
But some people allow that to happen. And again,
She's not even in her
that's
right
why I'm
mind
like,
to allow it to happen. That's what
50-50.
make it disrespectful. You taking away her right to say yes or no. You taking away her right because she can't make an important. If they went to court right now and he wanted to pull the plug on her, she still got the little part of her mind. The judge is not going to rule in the favor of him going. So what? That is just disrespectful. You cannot bring another woman in the house unless you want some sister wife stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
said,
gonna
this
say
this
yes
world
to
right
that.
now is so
I'm not.
selfish. It's about
Yes,
me,
it's
Yeah,
about
mine,
that's
and
so
I.
disrespectful.
So it
This
doesn't
my-
matter about your vows because you're
Yeah.
selfish. Well, she's
Divorce
like this,
me
let me
then.
go get another one.
Divorce me then. Leave
That's
me
what I
all
say.
the way.
Divorce
I got
me.
B. Smith money. I can pay for my B. Smith home health care, okay?
Well,
You can
yeah,
go.
but
Exactly.
he's still the caregiver. So
You ain't
there
gonna
are
be giving no care
there
all
are
willy-nilly.
no. There are a whole lot of stipulations and
crazy.
that goes into him being a caregiver or even power of attorney or things of that nature. So it just doesn't go off to somebody else. You can't just lay it off. If he's the power of attorney or if he's the caregiver, because granted, she could have appointed
Yeah, she
somebody
could've.
else
Could have.
to be her caregiver or her power of
Show
attorney.
us the papers. We want to
or
know.
whatever.
Yeah, we want to know.
No, but I mean, and maybe we need to investigate more so that we'll understand the full concept.
It's right
But
now.
just the idea
It's
of
concept.
moving your girlfriend in, boo.
Yeah,
nah,
no, we're
don't
not
try
doing
it.
that. Ain't nobody again, let me be
Not
clear.
even on side chick
Let
day.
me be clear. I'm not
On the
saying
15th.
that you should not move on with your life and have a woman and go on. But I said you're not going to bring it in my face. You're not going to disrespect my marriage and our home because I was in my right mind when I made you
Then.
power of attorney.
Right.
I'm trying to
Don't
figure out what he
abuse it.
told
That's
her.
abuse.
What did he tell her? Like, oh, this
She
is
gonna this
so and so.
this the nanny.
I mean, but what?
I mean-
and like you said, where are the morals
Yeah,
for
that's
the
disrespect.
girlfriend?
Who is she?
What is going on?
So now we all spending my money. This is a diary of a mad black woman about to happen. You feel me? I'm telling you, she
but
gonna
she
snap
really
back.
happy. She happy because she in La La Land.
It
I know
said-
she
What did it say? So this trifling man said he sold their house and bought a new house to have more room for the mistress.
Mistress,
So
yeah.
this is what I'm talking about.
What
But
you
y'all
said?
okay
to
with
make
that?
them comfortable.
So y'all okay with that?
No. See, I said,
Say
let me say what I said.
Okay, say it again, because again, that's
What
too
I
much.
said-
I'm still in shock. What?
I said.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. We
This
need
is
to
what-
investigate this
yeah,
further.
That's why I say we're gonna investigate. So because we do facts, honey. Hashtag facts.
yeah,
okay?
there's no fake news
We
here.
do facts, honey. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you
Thank
for
you
tuning in,
guys.
Alma Brown. Tequila,
Miss
we
Alma,
miss you.
love you.
Yvonne, we miss you. Yes, we are not in the Bible days, Yvonne. And yes, Tequila, it is a moral thing. Alma, yes, we just read your statement, and now we're like, wait a minute.
See,
Yeah.
Mama Bacon.
So it's
Yeah.
all good. It's
Okay.
all good. But we are going to investigate it more. But I
Yeah.
do want to say this because we were talking about the morals, and what I said was, Monique,
What I said.
let's be clear, honey.
Let's be clear.
Let's be
Okay.
perfectly clear.
Is that I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
And I'm 50 because morally, I know that is not right.
Completely
Right.
wrong.
Morally, I know that that's disrespectful.
Right.
On the flip side,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about knowing about Alzheimer's, seeing it
I've
up
seen
close
it,
in
yeah.
person, and knowing that I'm thinking about, how is that moving on further? Because this person is still here, but they're not there physically or
Right.
mentally
But you can still
or
have
in
your
any kind of way. They're not there in any kind of way. So it's like I'm not in a relationship anymore. So now I'm removed from that. So and let me give you a scenario. Again, no names, true story. But there was a time when a person was dead for about 10 years. And the family felt like moving on could not happen. So, mama turning over in her grave. She just died. She warm body in the grave. She's been dead 10 years.
This ain't been warm since the spirit left.
Exactly. She's been dead 10 years, and
Before the grave.
when the other person moved on, the family is in uproar. So, I'm just thinking about
Still alive, baby.
I understand, but I'm saying mentally the concept. That's what you have to think about. As again, like she said, we're in a selfish world. We're in 2019. It's very, very different from the morals that we used to have. And even if you're a person that still have those morals, you're still living in this time.
That's what you put in the prenup.
Right. Look, at this
I
time, if I get any sickness, illness,
Put it
or
in the
I die.
prenup. Put it in the prenup. Okay.
I mean, but you just have to think about those things now, because it's so different living in the world today.
It is.
And morals are out the door.
People pick and choose what they want in the Bible.
Morals are out the door.
Yeah, begin. Put it in your prenup. Because I am. And the
wow.
post-nup. And the DNR and all of that. Like, I'm telling you, if I feel it in my spirit, I'm coming back just for you. And then I'm going to leave peacefully, live happily ever after. Because, again, even if happily ever after is by myself in another world and realm, it's going to happen, okay?
And so Dirk, hey Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
Dirk has chimed in. He
Bestie,
said,
bestie.
Oh, I can't see.
he's saying to for him
There we
to
go.
go ahead and do a divorce.
Thank you, Dirk.
And
See, that's
then
why you my best
have
friend.
her trusted people come in
And care for
and
her.
Yeah.
care for her.
That
and
makes sense.
But again, now let me say this: a lot of times the family doesn't want to take care of it.
And that's true, but she got a little paper.
I don't know. Again, we
They
don't
got-
know
they
the
got
full
homes.
situation.
So she
and
can- he
again,
can take
my
care of
my thing is that if the family wanted to take care of her, I think that they would be.
But
So
he
where
still
are
can.
they?
Yeah,
Where
I'm
are
with
they?
you. I'm with you. What you mean you ain't gonna take? It's gonna be in my
Yeah.
prenup too. You're not getting my inheritance if you ain't trying to take care of me while I'm alive. Okay.
Still,
Okay.
I'm alive. Still,
Still.
but
Still here. Still
Still here. That's what I'll be I'm still here while you sitting over there with her. Don't you see me sitting right here? I might not be able to say nothing, but you see these eyes. You see these eyes? I see you. I see you.
Okay. So that was a heavy discussion again
Yes.
for me. I had to take
My
a deep
nerves.
breath before I even went into it because I just can't imagine, I just can't. I don't know. So again, I'm
Really
50-50. Brenda 50-50, Mo on strictly no.
10 of no. Nothing times nothing leaves nothing.
But
You
again,
divorced me, boo.
This is
If
this
you want a
is
woman.
another
Gets to stepping.
this is another rendition of being a sucker for love, because it's like even though it is what it is and the situation is what it is, it's like dang,
It's messed up though.
it's love.
And
though.
I understand the moving on. Y'all have to understand I am on that 25%. I didn't
Yeah,
say 50.
right.
He can move on. I just said you're not going to be moving on in my face.
in my
in my house with my
Yes.
money.
being very
And
disrespectful.
bought a bigger house.
In my house with my money in my face. I'm going to tell you, the spirit is going to come over me. It's going to be like, "Oh," and I'm
Yeah.
going to get up and start knocking people out like Muhammad Ali. And then I'm going to go back in my spirit of being in
But I know that's
bliss.
the issue. Is he's using the money.
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
bigger
But
issue.
is
You
he-
gonna have this other woman in my face? No, we married.
I don't
so
know.
This our money.
Hashtag facts. We're gonna get the facts. and we're gonna
We'll
bring it
see.
back.
We'll see.
We're gonna be talking about it again.
You better have his own money. That's all I
Maybe,
got
maybe
to
we'll
say.
come back on a after the show or something and talk about it. 'Cause
Let's
I'm
move
telling you,
on.
I know y'all want the
Let's
tea.
move on.
I know y'all want the tea, so we gonna come back with the hashtag facts. But this is another great rendition of Boss Up Houston, baby. We do this every second, third, and fourth Saturday.
Ooh, Lord.
It's your girl, Miss Bacon, baby. I got my girl Sabrina Golden to my
Hey.
right.
Golden
My
child.
girl Monique Lusk. Woo. In the
Just the
building, honey. The
moments.
bosses are in the building. You are sitting at the table, and we're talking about being a sucker for love. Now, let me tell you something.
Jesus.
We're going into the Grammys 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
And, honey, the Grammys was off the chain. It was off the charts.
pretty good.
There were a lot of controversies. There were a lot of controversies about the Grammys. Let's talk about the controversies.
No controversy.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we don't do that.
Are you?
No, look,
First of
I'm
all-
just happy that her won. I love her.
I love her too.
Goodness.
I love her.
her.
I love,
love her?
her.
What about Cardi B?
I like Cardi because she gangster
Ow.
like me. She don't hold her tongue. She don't care. And she's still selling, even though she can be herself. All I'm about being yourself because I'm already taken.
Well,
Let's go.
this is what I feel about Cardi B. Now I'm not a fan of her music. I'm a fan of her story.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Now, this is another thing on me. Now you can say I'm a contradictory or whatever.
I love her.
Now, I'm tired of the strippers
Oh Lord.
coming in
Jesus.
and being rappers and I mean, I'm for her winning. I'm for the winning piece. But I just feel like now every stripper in the world think that they can be a rapper and they want to be on
Or they could have
Love and
a-
Hip Hop or they
can
want to
be a
date
fashion designer.
Yeah, or
Put some
whatever.
Stuff on a T-shirt.
or whatever. So, I mean, this is not, for me, I'm like, this is not everybody's story.
Right.
Let this be Cardi B's story.
Let
That'll be great, honey.
Please.
Ew. But I
She
do
got
love
a
her
little
story.
talent. She got a little
I love her
talent.
story. I mean, I jammed to her music a couple of times just because my girls had it on. And so,
It don't
not
make you
to
wanna-
negate this. Not to negate
Go,
this.
Brina. Go, Brina.
Let me say this. I listen to praise and worship in my car. Okay. I listen to praise and worship in my ear. I listen to praise and worship. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not
No, she really
I'm not
does.
Yeah.
I'm not being no kind of way. That's just me. That's where I'm at in my life.
Right.
So I'm not negating anybody. Big ups to Cardi B. I love her. I love her story. I just don't want every stripper to think that they could be a rapper.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to have talent. You know, I know a lot. We know a lot of people in music. And you're going to have to back that up sooner or later. It's not enough auto-tune in the world. It takes a team of people to make one person. Let me say that again. It takes a team of people
I
to
do
make one person.
right. And in watching the Grammys, I do love that she came out of even an acting piece, and she was really genuinely humble about receiving the award. She couldn't even keep her composure.
She really mean
And
that.
it was really humbling to see
Yeah.
that she was very, very excited and really, really grateful that she got the award.
She was so nervous.
And
That's
yeah,
so
she
cute.
was
So
just
I said that'll be me.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. I
You're
love
so
it.
cute. Yes.
And then we'll be on the side of you, girlfriend.
You know me. I'm going to be rubbing her back. I'm going to have a big church fan just fanning her, rubbing her back, you know.
Okay, so we love Cardi B.
We
got
love
that.
Cardi
out
Everyone's
of you.
saying she is bossing
Yeah,
up
she
a
is. She has
businesswoman.
bossed up.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Invasion
love
of
her.
Privacy. Cardi B, she did. She was
did
the Grammy
that.
winner.
She did
Now,
that.
she was up against a lot of nominees. Look here.
Including Travis Scott.
Baby, Travis Scott, Astra World was up there.
Come on, Astra World. Who missed Astra World?
I do. I miss Astra
I only went
World.
once,
Me too.
and then it closed down.
And then
No,
it closed
really?
down.
Yeah, I went once, and then I got in a fight with my ex.
Oh,
and then we
Lord.
left, so I never got to go back.
Oh, sucker.
You know what?
Sucker for love.
That's sucker.
Oh,
the sucker.
Well, I enjoyed Astroworld. I actually got a lot of chances to go. I used to get dropped off. We used to walk across the bridge. I loved every single part of Astroworld. I used to love Looney Tunes. I was a Mickey Mouse fan. So, I mean, everything about Astroworld was just wonderful. And when they opened Waterworld, it was just all the more
That's
great.
when my nappy hair
And
came
so-
out. That's I was in
and
that
then,
boy.
you know,
Comb your hair.
they started creating rides with Astroworld. Ooh, I'm telling my age.
I'm 47.
They started creating rides with Astroworld that went with the movies. They did a Batman. They did.
It was cool at one
Yeah,
point.
it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, they did a Green Lantern. I used to like the Bamboo Shoe.
Got
Lot of great
All
things
wet,
and
you know what I'm
memories
saying?
with
All wet.
Astroworld.
all wet up.
Yes, Victoria and Nicole Washington, Looney Tunes, honey.
Now I'm from Cali, so I went to Magic Mountain area.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to
area.
do. Area.
Area.
All right, so let's get back into the nominees.
We just got distracted.
We had a lot of different categories for the nominees, and again, Cardi B was the winner.
For that category.
Yes, and then we have
My husband.
Drake.
Drake. God's Plan. He won.
Young.
He was up against a lot of people. Sicko Mode, Lucky You, King's Dead.
Which is his song too. Sicko Mode is his song too with Travis Scott. So.
Well, he's on it. And so I mean, it's again, a lot of
like
people
it,
were
too.
saying that it was great to be nominated.
That's what you say.
It's great to be nominated alongside, and then not only to win, but it's also great to be nominated. So
Exactly.
Drake was nominated for Best Rap Song. It was a lot of other nominees. Go to the Grammys website, and you will be able to see that information. Now, we do want to go into the controversy. So there was a couple of tributes, and they did a Motown tribute, and there was a big controversy over tributing Motown, and they had J-Lo actually on the tribute. And I mean, J-Lo is good. She's a great performer. But I think everybody's issue was that she doesn't represent
just putting my-
Motown, you know, and so they wanted to see more of the Motown. And then what happened was she did her whole big thing, and then Smokey Robinson came out and sung 30 Seconds of My Girl or something.
When he should have been doing a Motown
Right,
because
and
he
then-
was Motown.
And then Fantasia and Audra Day and Yolanda Adams
I'm
did a
already
tribute
exhausted.
to Aretha.
That's what happened.
And and so what the controversy was is that they were saying we need more Jamals on the team of the Grammys, of creative team of these big national companies, because there's the blackface thing that's going on now, and there's controversies about what to do and what not to do when you're offending the African American culture.
When she started
you know.
dancing.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like
But
a lot
do
of
you know
times
why that happened?
they're
Or
j-
how she even got on?
Well, no, my issue was that she was there doing a tribute for Motown. That was just
Because
my
her
whole issue.
manager, Benny Medina, was Barry Gordy's
It doesn't matter.
assistant. So that was. I'm with you. It don't matter. I'm just telling you that's how she got.
So somebody on the
because somebody
Grammy,
knew somebody.
but somebody on the Grammy board should have been like, no, look, this is not a
I'm
true
with you.
depictive of Motown. I mean, and that was a controversy.
yeah,
Um,
and that's a period.
I mean,
Okay. Ain't no comma.
There's nothing else that I can
that's
say
a period.
on that. That's just
Yeah,
the
my mouth
truth.
is just
That's
like, I can't.
come, honey.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing else that we can say on that.
Okay.
It's like, I do want to talk about the controversy of Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys has this movement about being
No
natural.
No makeup.
And I think it's cool if you're a regular person. But at the end of the day,
You're a regular
if you're a celebrity, I mean, regular people get up and put makeup on their face
I mean, I'm ready.
and go to work
Every
and do
day.
their hair and not wearing rags and
I'm with you. I couldn't even. I was
kimonos.
I was definitely gonna do like a fashion segment for Moment to Monique because I wanted to see if she was gonna, go back. Listen, we got your point years ago. Like, okay, so you
Yeah.
proved your point, but
And-
it's not
and
gonna
I'm
kill
all-
you to
and-
throw
and-
on a little lip gloss.
Right, and we're all
ain't
for
gonna
the
kill
movement.
you.
I'm not negating the movement,
It's
but what
just-
I'm
it's
saying
annoying.
is, you are at this point in your life,
Gosh.
you are a celebrity. You are in the limelight, and so
Yeah.
people are looking to you. And I feel like, again, regular people get up and put makeup on.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'm with your movement. I'm
I think
I'm
what
good
she's
with that.
really trying to say is that you don't have to be.
But we
all
know
glam
that.
you
up.
said it.
I
You
can't-
know,
I
that's-
don't-
that's
I
what
don't
she
You done
keeps
said
doing
it.
that. Like she keeps expressing that, even though she's in public places, to show that you don't have to do that.
Yeah, we
But,
got
you
it.
know,
We got
Somebody
the
said
point.
praying for her spirit.
Yeah, cause we gonna pray for the makeup to come back. It's not gonna kill her to throw on a little some lashes or something. Okay, yes, we know you're naturally beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
and
A lot of people
you want to
are.
constantly be celebrated because you're naturally beautiful.
And I'm gonna say this: a while ago,
So
I didn't wear a lot of makeup, and I still don't really wear a lot of makeup. I don't do
don't.
a lot of makeup,
don't.
but because I'm on camera and I know that people don't want to just see you looking any kind of way.
That's
well,
right.
honey, baby, let me tell you this first
Come
of all,
on,
Miss
this is
Bacon,
you.
baby, don't go to the grocery store looking a hot mess.
okay, so why would I
So-
go host the Grammys? looking like that?
Exactly.
It's
like,
the Grammys.
Okay, whatever.
I didn't even because of the
Okay,
host. I
girl.
I didn't even tune in. I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie.
I'm a
I
tomboy,
didn't.
so but
didn't
I
tune
go out to the
in.
grocery store looking some type of way.
I mean, but even
But,
when you
um,
do your red carpets, at
If
least
I'm in public,
you do something.
You
I would
host
know.
the Grammys. When you won all them Grammys, you had on makeup. So why don't you want to wear it now?
I don't remember her having
don't
a
have
whole
a-
bunch of makeup, but
But
she
she's
had
wore
makeup.
it.
And another
But
thing
she
is
wore
she's
it.
naturally beautiful.
So
Yeah.
we know
So
it.
you don't have to wear a lot of makeup. But you're in the public eye.
Gosh.
Just get with the program.
Just
That's my
over
thing.
it. We're over it, Alicia.
And when you need to do the movement, do the movement. Do the movement when you need to do the movement. So
Right.
okay, that was the controversy on her. But one thing I did
Yeah.
love about the Grammys and Alicia Keys is
Uh-huh.
that she opened, and of course we love her talent.
Yeah, I love her
And
music.
so she, she plays the keys. Alicia Keys, she
That's
plays the
right.
keys.
That's what it
So
is.
she had a black piano and a white piano.
Yeah,
And she was playing on both of them.
Come
And I
on.
thought that was very, very cool for the opening of the Grammys.
I
So
think so too.
kudos for that.
But I didn't watch it.
But put your makeup on, girl.
Yeah, that's why. That's why, because I knew you wasn't gonna bring the fire. I'm
Yes.
sorry, but your music is fire. But I don't need to look at you for 2-3 hours because
Right.
I'm bored.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So, this is Boss Up Houston. We do this every second, third, and fourth Saturday at 10 a.m. I got my girls. The bosses are in the building. Miss Sabrina Golden to my
A
right.
golden
I got
child.
Miss Monique Lusk on my left, and we are
Grateful.
here talking about Sucker for Love.
Yeah.
I know y'all have been tuning in. I thank everybody for tuning in. Love you guys. We love you guys. So here's what we got coming up. with the Real Housewives of Houston, with the Real Bosses of Houston. We have all of these great events for you. If you are a member, baby, membership has its perks, and you get in for free to these events. With the networking events that we are affiliated with, you have the opportunity to have discounted tickets. So let's start out with Networking Under the Stars. That is an affiliate event that we are doing with Yvonne Moore Events, and she had tickets, I believe. Early bird tickets that were $10. Right now, general entry is $14. So definitely get your tickets. It's going to be a lot of people in the building. It's going to be a great, awesome networking event.
Fun.
Networking Under the Stars, April the 27th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Check out that information on Boss Up Network. Next, Stellar Awards. We will be at the Stellar Awards. We will be coming to you red carpet live, honey. Red carpet ready. That will be March 27th through the 1st. We will be doing red carpet for the Stellars. Our next upcoming event for the Real Housewives of Houston is the Mother's Day brunch.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yes,
honey.
we have a lot of things coming up for the Mother's Day brunch. We have a lot of things that we are incorporating this year. So definitely stay tuned. That is going to be May 11th. We're showing you some honorees that we have for Mother's Day for 2018. We honor some awesome mothers that are doing some great things in Houston, Texas, honey. And y'all know how we do. We do the Real Housewives of Houston photo shoot. It is an annual photo shoot. We do that every year. Last year was awesome.
Beautiful.
This year,
so
our
much
annual
fun.
photo shoot is on April the 6th. Baby, we look like some bosses on there, don't
Yes, we look.
Yes.
Come on, no shading it up. No shade.
No shade, honey.
We had so much fun. And
We
I fell in
did.
girl love with Tequila 8 off that day. I had to let y'all know.
Well, we do this every year. This is a camaraderie. The Real Housewives of Houston organization is an organization that uplifts, encourages, and brings in businesses, women of valor. We also encourage women in business and men in business because we don't want to leave the men out. So definitely we want all the members to be a part of the photo shoot on April the 6th. Those are the things that we got coming up, and this has been another great edition, honey, of Boss Up Houston. Again, we do this every second, third, and fourth Saturday at 10 a.m. This has been Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Bosses.
Ready to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion, fitness, health, real estate, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston. Stay up, look up, and boss up.